Hey Dragon Slayers, today's video is about longer periods of fasting, the risks and the benefits. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. So, in part 1 of this video series, we talked about how insulin and insulin resistance are at the heart of both obesity and type 2 diabetes. Since all foods increase insulin to some degree, the most efficient method of lowering insulin is eating nothing at all. Even shorter fasts of less than 24 hours can prevent the development of insulin resistance and reverse relatively minor levels of resistance, and they can certainly help with weight loss. Because breaking insulin resistance requires not just low insulin levels, but persistently low insulin levels, we know that longer periods of fasting can be effective for this. During longer duration fasts, health benefits include weight loss and reduced insulin levels, and they accrue quickly. But there's also a higher risk of complications for diabetics and those who are taking medications. Dr. Fung has found that longer fasts to be particularly helpful in treating type 2 diabetics and obesity cases because they are more powerful than shorter fasts. However, he always monitors patients' blood pressure, vital signals, and blood work very closely. He cannot stress enough that if you do not feel well at any point, you must stop fasting. You can be hungry, but you should not feel sick. If you are on medication, you must be carefully monitored by a physician during fasting. And of course, make sure to talk to your doctor before beginning a fasting regime or making changes to your diet. This is particularly important if you're on diabetes medications. During longer fasts, the reduced intake of food often lowers blood glucose. If you take the same dose of medication as you would on a normal eating day, there is a high risk of becoming hypoglycemic, which is very dangerous. Symptoms of hypoglycemia include confusion, sweating, and tremors. You may also experience a feeling of hunger, shakiness, or weakness. Left untreated, it may advance to loss of consciousness, seizures, and in extreme cases, death. Lower blood sugar is not complicated per se, because it's expected during fasting. We want to lower blood sugar, but it does mean that if you're taking medication to lower your blood sugar, you are overmedicated when you're fasting. Blood sugar and medications must be carefully matched in order to avoid both low and high blood sugar. You must work very carefully with a physician to adjust medications and monitor your blood sugar on a fasting regimen. In general, diabetic medications and insulin must be reduced on the fasting days to avoid hypoglycemia. Exactly how much to reduce it should be overseen by your physician. Make sure if you're taking medication, you talk to your physician before trying a longer fast. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.